Good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Let me know in the comments. Hello. Welcome to another live stream. Today is June 26th, 2024. It is 7:25. Start sharing my screen with everyone. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? Right on schedule. Hope you guys all had a great day yesterday. Looks like we already have some people joining in the live stream. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Give me just a second to spread my link around like normal. We have a couple minutes before the market opens. It's 9:26 in just a moment here from where I live. So markets open in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes the market opens. Usually I take this time to spread my link around and get it on our Discord server, as well as our private Facebook group with over 70,000 members. Hello, hello, welcome. Got a lot of new people joining the Discord server lately and the Investing for Beginners community private group. So we do got some new people in the community. I'm excited. I'm excited about today's live stream, guys. OCGN Inc. showing signs of exactly what we're predicting here, as it's following these trend lines perfectly. The next trend line is going to be up, right? All we can see is this company go up, and they even had some good news that we're going to go over. Although, patterns do tend to repeat themselves unless there is a catalyst or there is news affecting it, whether it goes up or down. Major says 2:25 p.m. sun shining. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We got people from all over the world now tuning in, not just the US, but from all parts of Europe and Australia. So it's really cool to be able to interact and spend a part of my day with you all. All right, guys. We have a couple minutes before the market opens. We're going to go over a couple things real quick before we start making some real trades. I already have taken a position in Mara. I have 30 shares at $19.09. That is my share price, about $571, because it did find some areas of support again at that $19.01. Now this thing could rip again due to Bitcoin now going from lows of 59,000 and tracing back up this trend line into that area of previous pattern. Now it is a descending pattern, so be very cautious, but with that said, there is opportunity for this to go up from these areas to even those areas right there. Not too bad. There is a new support now that it's come back up, higher highs and higher lows. That's always a good thing, creating Mara the potential for it to also bounce up. Now, if it can follow this trend line, that could be easily an 18% profit from the $18 mark, and it could even go as high as $21 or even $23 where it was previously trading at. Also, we called out Plug yesterday, and we had a member call out Plug, and he said, it's looking overbought, and it is, or oversold. It's definitely oversold. But when it went up, it touched this resistance level and shot right back down, just like we said on our trend line. Now it's showing support at that $2.33, and it may just kind of consolidate before trying to push back up again, which is just fantastic. I love when our trend lines actually go according to plan. DJT kind of going sideways here. PLTR, Palantir, kind of dipping down $23 and then going up to $24, showing signs of upward momentum here. That's already a 5% move, guys, in a little less than a day. NVIDIA pulling slightly back on that 45-day moving average. And FFIE, guys, look at this one. You could have bought in at 18 cents. and it's already up 50% to 30 cents. Some of these small penny stocks are incredible when trading them. So we're going to go over a few different companies. I got some alerts set, and the market opens in less than 10 seconds. Let's see this thing rip. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Major. Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Market is officially open, so let's go. Let's go. Let's make some money. Let's make things happen. All right, all right. And if you guys have any companies you want me to check out, definitely just provide me with a ticker symbol in the comments below, and I will do my best to go over those stocks with you. All right, all right. We're already up a buck or two here, a couple bucks on Mara. Mara's pushing up very nicely. If we can get this up to previous levels, even to levels such as, was that 1929? That'd be very nice, and it looks like it's already almost there. FFIE is pushing up. They're up 15%, guys, 15%. Now, this is a penny stock, so I do want you guys to be aware of that. I'd be very cautious with this one here. Plug Power selling off a little bit. It's actually pushing up slightly. Palantir pushing up. OCGN is pushing up. They are now at 121. Now I may consider buying a couple of shares of this here, just for the simple fact that if it does start ripping up, then we could have a little skin in the game. I was thinking maybe like 100 shares, nothing crazy. Also may swing trade this, so I may trade off Amara first and then swing trade it after I play off Amara. Mara ripping up. We're already up $5 on a $500 account, so it's up about I'm up about 1%. Now, if Bitcoin can push up just a little bit more, then we can see Mara really take a rip for the greater for the best. Okay, so what do we do here? What do we focus on? Well, a few things that we focus on before taking a trade is always understanding direction, understanding patterns. They do tend to repeat themselves. Understanding your key levels like support and resistance, and then also understanding opportunity cost. Those are the four things that are very important before taking a trade. Here we go. It passed the resistance level here. Now it can push even higher. If we go to a 5-minute, this was trading up in the 1982 area yesterday. So this could be a good support area just because it was consolidating around that 1929, 1925 area, and then dipped where the support level is. Can you see that? It even got as low as 1860, 1858 yesterday and ripped up all the way to 1982. This was a 6% move. And guys, this is not the only time it's had a 6% move. This has a known track record of going up anywhere from 5 to 6% daily. There's 4% right there. There's another 5% right there. And then, like I said yesterday, was a solid 6%. And it's done it in the past. Even right here, this was another good example. It was up 6%. Right here, it ripped up another 6%. And even right here, it went up 10%, guys. 10%. So a lot of times, a lot of volatility with this company, it can go up and down very quickly, and it's understanding those key patterns. There we go. Look, we just drew this this resistance level literally on screen with you just now, and it is fighting that resistance level perfectly here. So resistance levels and support levels are key areas to know. And not only that, it gives you with a better understanding of, okay, look, if I'm going to day trade this company, I don't want to buy up here at the resistance if it can pull back to the support. I'm going to wait until it hits this support level, and then I'm going to buy. Now, it is going up above its support level. I have my alert just go off now, which is great. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is pushing up. Now, if Bitcoin can push up even just a little bit more than it is at 2 and maybe even 3%, then Mara can go up, you know, 5, 10, or 6%, just like we said. It did go up to 1955 previously, a quick little spike here. So if it does potentially go up that high, I may consider selling those 30 shares at a limit order. And this is just while I'm talking. Sometimes I talk and miss those opportunities. So I may even sell like half of that, or like 20 shares of that if it does go up that high. What's that? 1954, 1955, 1909, 30 shares. Looks like it might. So actually, I'm going to hold off just for a second here. Bitcoin wants to push up. Let's look at Bitcoin on the 1 minute. Also dealing with its own resistance level here from yesterday. As you can see, heavy resistance. It pushed up a little bit and then came all the way back down. So if it does that, then there's an opportunity to buy more at a lower price. But if it continues to go up, I make the mistake all the time of selling too early, locking in profits way too early, and leaving a lot on the table. So OCGN down to 119. Which isn't bad, right? What we're trying to do is get to maybe 110, 111, and I would feel comfortable buying, say 100 shares there first, and then riding that up a little bit more, because 100 shares on OCGN is only about $119. Palantir going right along with our trend line here. Now Palantir is up about 5% in 2 days. That's just fantastic. Do got our alerts set. I'm gonna go ahead and take those off now. Plug is consolidating, so a lot of consolidation at 236. It can rip up, and when it does, you can easily see this company make you about an 8% profit. But be very careful, because what? Plug is just having a reversal. Okay, it's in a reverse, it's in a 3 stages of reversal. So right now it's in the rejection period, right? It rejected and now it's trying to consolidate, and we're waiting for confirmation for it to push up to higher highs. Now, if it does that, we can make some really decent money here on Plug Power. Now, Plug Power is very risky, and remember to never invest based on just someone's opinion, even mine. I'll never tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. That's not what we do here. And if you guys do like what we're doing here, definitely smash that like button for us and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps other people just like you who are trying to learn how to trade stocks and invest in the market. FFIE pushing up. Man, look at that. A huge push up this morning. It's already up 17%, guys. Holy macaroni. Fear of missing out is real on this one, guys, so don't get caught trapped on this, okay? It can go up just as fast. It can go down just as fast as it went up. But see how it's starting to use this EMA 45-day moving average as a support level? That's really good. And here it goes. It's coming back down, okay? So be aware of that. But this thing just ripped. We could have made $150 in a couple of minutes on a $1,000 position. There is almost 4 million volume in this. It's coming down. People are taking their profits. So we are going to put a alert for it to go here and an alert for it to go back down to that 30-cent area, where we can have an opportunity to potentially make some good money. Could have bought down at the low here, but guess what? It's been lower than that. It's been as low as 18 cents. So getting in at 18 cents would have been an opportunity, a great opportunity to make some decent money. From 18 cents to where it is now is 87% profit. So on a $1,000 investment, you could be up $870. That is correct. Very risky company though. Very risky indeed. Look at this. Only as high as $3.89. It's even as low as 3 cents. As low as 3 cents. And we have traded it and made a little bit of money off of it. But man, this thing is just pushing up. Very interesting. Even that small little point right here, 3% profit. Mara ripped up. Ooh, Mara is up. We're up $12 on Mara. We're going to go ahead and lock in a little bit of profits here. Because it looks like Bitcoin is really testing the waters there. So we're going to lock in some profits at that point. Here we go. right there. All right, we took some profits off right there. Good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing today? Can you guys hear me all right? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, it's going to start pushing down. Here we go. Now, it did push down slightly and may start trying to push back up. I sold at 1951, and now it's just going up. I don't want to get in too high of a position here, but it is pushing up. This thing will shoot my share price way up here if I'm not careful. I'm going to let this push down. Let me see what happens here. All right, thumbs up. You guys can hear me okay. Perfect. Perfect. DJT pushing up. It's up 3%. Quick little move from DJT. Plug not doing much here. Palantir finding its support and resistance for the day. OCGN at 116. 116. So good thing when it buy at 122, 121. Set my alert. Above 118. And below below 113. So we're going to see what happens with that company. Mara pushing up still. FFIE pushing up very nicely. Finding some consolidation right here. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. All it means it's trading sideways now. This thing could go right back down, or it can push back up to where it was previously. Back in those 50-cent area levels. I'm just going to buy a few here just to see what happens. If it goes down a little bit, like I said, it's only $35. It's not a huge loss. This thing is ripping though. 200 shares. Plug pushing up. OCGN pushing down. It's at 115. We're waiting for that alert to go off. Now I sold this at 1951. It is now at 1951. So it's coming back down from where I sold, which is great, right? Because we don't want to buy at a high point where the resistance is. Let's have this sell off a little bit, and we'll buy some more shares as it sells off, right? And when this thing starts coming down, we'll add some more shares in this $19 area. FFIE up. We're already up $3 on 74 bucks. Not too bad. Can it push a little higher? Yes. Will it? Don't know. Don't know. There we go. We're going to add a little bit more. Another 100 shares to FFIE. We're just going to ride this up very nicely, very easily. Adding to our position as it goes up. Selling at any sign of a pullback. Let's get ready to sell. We're up $6. Come on, give me a little bit more juice. Okay, the 5 minute. Testing that 200-day moving average here in just a second. There we go, there we go. Oh. We're gonna get out of that. Okay, locked in $4 here. Now, it's probably gonna push up even more. It always does that. Anytime I sell something, it always rips up even more. Yep, and there it goes. Should have waited just a moment longer. Sold at $37.94. It's at $38.94. Yeah. Ooh, huge rip up. Selling at $37.94. $37.94 is right here. Another 4%, guys. 4%. Could have been up about $10 on that trade, but that's okay. Locked in $4. Still pushing up. Mara is coming back down, so we may add some more shares to it. Oh, it's starting to rip back up. Now we are trading a couple things at once, so be aware of that. Bitcoin is pushing. Bitcoin is pushing, guys. I'm gonna buy 10. It's gonna bring my average way up from 1910 to 1929. A little bit more skin in the game though as it starts to push up. FFIE, oh my goodness. I should have just held on to it. What's $100, right? Where is it at now? It's testing the EMA. If it can push through this EMA, it can continue to rise. There we go, 40 cents. We're gonna buy another 100 shares. We're gonna buy another 100 shares and just let it ride. It's $40, why not? Now it could come back all the way back down, so we're gonna see what happens with this. But I'm willing to risk 40 bucks or a buck or two of risk for that. OCGN pushing up very nicely from 115 to 118. That's already that's a 3% profit here. I don't normally spread myself this thin, but there is some really good action in the market right now. And there are potential swing trades here too as well. So like if we look at the 4-hour, we are now buying in an area of extreme lows. Okay, history tends to repeat itself. As you can see here, here, and here, it showed a bunch of support. Resistance levels at about the $2 mark, so you can double your money. I got $118 on this right now. So if it goes up, you know, then I'd have $200, right? And I'd make $100 profit on this swing trade. Now we're not going to miss out on this. I'm probably going to hold this for a little while, but I wanted to make sure I guaranteed a nice little position here at average price $1.19. $1.19 is my share price. Plug power going up, very nice. From lows to highs, it's already up 2.5%. If there's any companies guys want me to check out, please do. Just let me know in the comments. Please do so. Just let me know. FFIE ripping up again. We're up another $4 or $5. We're up 10 bucks, guys. 10 bucks on this trade here. On 100 shares. Woo! A lot of sell pressure. I'm gonna wait a second and see if this will come back up. See how we have this red candle here? Extremely overbought. Maybe we should just sell, guys. Here we go. Got some people buying. We're up $7 on this second trade. Starting to come back down. I bought at 41. It's at 43. We're gonna sell and get out. We're going to sell and get out. I don't like that red candle. We're up $5 still. It's always okay to sell when there's this much pressure. When you have this much pressure and downward trend, that's okay. That's why I sold here. Any second that you feel like there's a selling pressure, lock in profits. Especially with these volatile companies like this. This has already shot up 54%, guys. 52%. We could have doubled our money. Or not doubled, but if we would have put in $1,000, we'd be up 500 bucks. Same thing with Mara. We do have a position in Mara. We are up. We're already up almost $20 on the day. That's awesome. That is awesome. We got some money in OCGN. Plug going up. It's about to hit our alert here. There we go. Now, it's going to test this EMA. If it goes above it, then we can see a nice breakout in upward direction here for about a 5% profit. But I'm excited to see what happens with FFIE. I mean, we could trade this all day. We can trade this all day, guys. I could buy another 1,334 shares. That's nuts to me. 1,334 shares. Estimated amount $500. And look at this. People are buying like crazy right now. 9,000 shares, 5,000 shares. People are really buying this up. They're selling it just as much too. So be aware of that. As soon as I start seeing a sign that this thing's... Look where we set our alerts. We set our alerts way down here. We made some good money off of just, I don't know, 4812, like 100 bucks or so. We're going to wait for this to pull back. Let's see if it does. We're going to buy some more. Mara going up. We're up $15 on Mara, $20 on the day. OCGN's one of our long-term plays, but we're already up $1.51, so it's starting to show signs of upward momentum. I really want to play FFIE again. Man, we can make some money here. There we go. I want to see this thing rip up so we could buy it. 41 cents isn't a bad spot to be in. Only about $42, but that $42 already made me another dollar. So you need a lot of money to invest. Some selling pressure here. Go, we're going to buy another 100 shares. Showing signs of upward momentum. Let's get ready to sell. Push up, push up. Set a limit here. It's going up as fast as my limit order is. Holy moly. It's already up 50%, so be aware it is a little bit overbought. This company is overbought, so be aware of that. Guys, at $88 too, I mean, I could let this ride and just keep it, but if it goes down, I could lose some decent money. You know, I could lose half of that. I could lose like $40. So do be aware of that. Huge red here. What's it gonna do? As soon as I sell, it's gonna rip up, guys. I already know it. As soon as I sell, it's gonna rip. Nope, selling. Selling. Made another buck or two, but look, it's gonna start pushing down again. Mara's up to 1970. We're up $16 here. I would add more to my position, but I should have added more down here at this 1940 level. I was messing around with FFIE. So as it comes back down, I may suck in some more profits. What do you say? I say we lock in profits right here. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna let this ride a little more. What is Bitcoin doing? What is Mara doing? It is really ripping up today. We're gonna sell there. Nice. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We sold 20 shares at 1972. We're up $17, and of course it's going to start shooting back up. And that's okay. We could always buy back in. But we locked in some real profits today, guys. We're up $24 already. I could still buy 2,000 shares. I could buy 2,000 shares of this company with still a lot of my unsettled funds. I want to make more money on FFIE. I really do. Mara ripping up very nicely. I want to buy 10 more shares just because now it is at a very, very high point. What do I do here? Let's see. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. We go live every single day at market open, Monday through Friday. You can watch me trade live, lock in profits, and you can also call companies out and I will do a stock review on them, give you my opinion. Remember, I'll never tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. All I can do is show you what I'm doing to beat the stock market. So definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already. What do you think, guys? Try again. Here we go. Pushing up. And I want you guys to realize 100 shares at 42 cents isn't very much. It's $42. We've already made $6 with $42. It's not bad. That's really not that bad. We're able to trade this multiple times. We already got 1, 2, 3 day trades on this one. Mara, I think we have 2 day trades on Mara. 1, 2 here. See, it's pulling back, so good thing I didn't buy it that high. Just need a little bit more push. It's just small amounts of money too. These are really small amounts of money. Now, if I wanted, we could buy, say 2,000 shares and it pushes up 5%. That 5% could be $50 on $1,000 investment, but I'm not willing to buy that much to get in. Another push up. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. Definitely smash that like button if you are. Add right here. It is pushing up. Get ready to sell now. Come on. There it goes. Woo! There it goes. Big money maker. Boom. There we go. I'm comfortable with that too. So we're locking in almost $10 here on FFIE. Waiting for this to come down a little bit so we could possibly trade Mara again. I'm liking the setups here. I am liking it. Now look at that. 45, it's up to 46, 47. Oh man. 45.24. 45.24. Oh, another 6% profit. That would have been another $5 or $10 right there. Too late now. This thing could pull back. It really could. It can continue to rip though too. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This thing has a lot of buy pressure. Up, coming back down. Go down just as fast as it can go up. What happened? It got stuck. Come on. Lost $1 right there. Wasn't patient. That's okay. Ah, man. See, I tell you all the time. Every time I buy and sell this, it goes up. 51 cents. There we go. I got that $1 back. So we're at $9 in profit here. Mara pushing up. We're up $17 on Mara. We're up $9 on FFIE. Man, I keep selling too early. Look at all these trades I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could just be holding my money in it. Holding my money in right now. Buying at the top, fear of missing out. Definitely give all that right back. 80% here. I'm comfortable with that. There we go. $30 on the day. $30 on the day. $29.68. This thing is just ripping up, guys. FFIE. Look at that. Holy macaroni. If I would have just held my position, that'd be up 100%. So if you put $100 in, you would have made $100. If you put $1,000 in, we could have made $1,000 in profit just now on this single company. Now you could also lose money just as fast, especially being overbought. It can go down 50%. Something that goes up 100% won't be as much of a loss though if it goes down. Now we could still buy 1,000 shares of this. This is still going up. We don't have any skin in the game on Mara though. We're up $30.48. What do I have a position open on? OCGN. OCGN is up $2 or $3. So not too bad here. FFIE pushing back. Now look at these plays. That play alone is a 10% move. From down here to right there is a 10% move, guys. Like, we may want to even go a little heavier and add a 500 in there. Should we go heavy? Maybe not. Maybe not. That goes against everything. We're fighting this resistance. This is a new resistance line. This can become a support level now that there is some confirmation here. So we're going to see what happens. A lot of selling pressure on FFIE. This is coming down as well because Mara has found a new resistance, pushed up just slightly above that resistance level. Now if this comes down, we're just going to buy some more. And of course, as this sells off, we're going to wait and see what happens because these moves are significant. These little moves here, that's a 13% move. So $200, 10%, that's another 25 bucks. Okay, we got a little bit more pressure, a little bit more skin in the game here. 500 shares at $273. A lot of buying pressure. Here we go, pushing. We're going to sell right there. We're going to sell right there. Whoo! Boys, we are making some money. Oh my gosh. This is unreal. Sold too soon. Sold too soon. Sold at 57. It's up to 59. We're up $48 on the day. $48 on the day, guys. Sold at 57.38. We're up $27 on this one stock. Mara coming back down. Look how many times we traded FFIE. Keep saying I'm done, but man, this thing can just continue to go up. This was, look at, oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Look at this, 96% candle. You don't see this every day. You do not see this every day. That went up 50%. The most recent candle of upward momentum was at 56%. Now it can go as high as 74 cents. It can go as high as 74 cents, guys. Ooh, I'm so happy we sold there. 57. We sold at 57. Yes, we missed out on a little bit. Like another 5%. But if I wouldn't have sold there, look at that selling pressure. Could buy another 500 shares. Hope you guys are enjoying. A lot of you guys are quiet. Any questions, comments? People are starting to lock in profits a little bit more. $19.84. It makes Mara look like chump change. Like, look at that. It's up 4%. That's good. Mara's up 4%. FFIE's up 108% today. Look at that right there. 107% it's up today. That's what we're playing off of, guys. What a great day to be in the market. We're up $47. I had 3 positions at one point. We had Mara, OCGN, and FFIE. Enjoying the show. Nice to see some early gains today. Yeah, thanks, Major. Thank you, thank you. Anything that you guys are trading today? Anything that you guys have your eye on? Anything you guys are invested in? You know, let me know. Share some of the stocks that you guys are watching. I mean, even if you're holding them long term, let me know. Starting to sell off. Major, I snatched some DJT profit, $95 yesterday. Options, it wasn't pretty. Oh man, well congratulations. Congratulations for locking in profits yesterday. Good job. That's all that matters, as long as you lock in profits. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yep. Probably came down a little bit more before you sold. I actually lost a few dollars on DJT. I think I lost like 15 bucks. And that's where I put my my stop loss at, was $15. Ooh, look at DJT now. Testing that support level. Potential 5% profit, potentially. FFIE moving down. Mara moving up. OCGN is up 3%. Now, OCGN's interesting because this can literally double my money. 121 bucks, but if it can double that and make me 100 bucks, cool. If it goes kind of sideways, that's fine too. Now, Mara had a very nice candle this morning. Made $17 and already locked that in on Mara today. FFIE, we're going to see another push up. Possibly. A lot of sellers. A lot of buying pressure. I'm going to try this again. Ton of buyers. 10,000 shares, 4,000 shares. A lot of buyers. Nope. Give it a second. Let's see. Nope. Selling off. Getting out. Whew. Up. Pushing up. 48 cents. 49 cents. Yep. Should have waited. Sold at 48. Bought at 50 and 51 though. So 50 and 51. Not quite what we wanted to see here. $49. Major said $95 on $400 of options. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good. That's 25%. Literally just shy of 25% profit. Small Microsoft, one option writing today. I'm practicing scalping Microsoft. Good. Hey, there's nothing wrong with practicing, especially with, you know, a couple $100 and then you made $100. That's cool. Now moving on, you can practice with a little bit more money. You know, you can, you know, you locked in profits. You could take some of that money off the table, and that's really cool. Good job. Good job. I think this thing's just going to start slowly selling off, taking back its money. So what we're going to do is we're going to set an alert above 50, I'd say above 50, like 2. And then it's probably going to test this support level again, below 41. And it can go all the way back down to like 29 cents. Okay, it was up 103, 107%. Now it's only up 82%, clearly showing signs that it is overextended, it's overbought. Now it's going to try to take everyone's profit back. See all these people buying right now at this level? It's going to start taking those profits. What an amazing day to be in the market and be able to make a few dollars here. We're up $3 on our swing trade. I'm excited to see what happens. It's only a couple of $100, or it's only $120, but this has the potential to 80% itself. Let me go to the 4-hour and zoom out. This right here, it has the potential to go up 84%. 84%. So I'll make, you know, just shy of $100 profit when this thing does play out. So pretty cool. FFIE wanting to bounce. I'm tempted to buy, but look at this. It's doing downward momentum here. Downward trend. And I think it's going to start selling off and just taking everyone's profits from the day if we're not careful. We don't want to get caught over trading. Mara pushed up very nice, 1972. It's up to 1991. So we did leave a little bit of money on the table, about 1%. 1% of, you know, $400 is only about $4 that I left on the table. So we locked in $17 on Mara. We locked in another $21 on FFIE. And we have a $4 profit right now. That's not locked in yet on OCGN Inc. OCGN. And Mara can just keep going up, honestly. You could probably buy into Mara and just ride it up. So yeah. Could also have a nasty pullback too. We could have a share price of $19.90 and it goes back down to $19. So do be aware of that. They're showing some resistance right here. So we may wait for another pullback before we buy into Mara again. There we go. Look at that. One little candle. One little candle. That's a 4% move. But now it's starting to go down. There's not as much momentum anymore. There's even not as much volume. Look at that. 107. Well, this last one was 6 million. 4 million volume. There's still quite a bit of volume. Look how it bounced. It bounced right off of that resistance level that we created. It went up, bounced off, came down to support, consolidated, pushed up, went past the resistance level, and now this is a support level. So very cool. I love when it plays out like that. All right, we're coming up on an hour on the live stream soon. We're at 50 minutes or so. Bitcoin with a little pullback here. This could pull back, you know, very nicely so we can get a better position here on Mara. Very cool day today though. Very awesome day trading with everybody. Had a lot of fun. And I believe as we start locking in more profits and growing our account to higher levels, then I do believe we are going to get more interaction in the live stream. We're going to have more people joining and participating and just overall being able to experience an opportunity to grow with everyone else. Almost bought again right there, guys. Look at the time and sells. Oh my gosh, it is just going off. People are buying 8,000 shares of this, 10,000 shares of this company. 10,000 shares, that's $5,000. I mean, these people are doubling their large accounts. If they had 10 grand in here, they would have made a 10 grand profit. Would be nice to hear from the rest of you. Anyone making money? Yeah, what Major said. Anybody else locking in profits today? What are you all trading? Be nice to know. What he said. Yeah, look at that. They're just consolidating. All that buying has pretty much gone. It's a 13 million volume candle. 10 million, 13 million. That is insane. That is just insane, guys. I'm going to set these a little bit lower. There's still people making money. I mean, this small little candle from 48 cents to 50 cents is a 4% move. That's just crazy. Mara going down. Nice little sell-off here. Big sell-off. It's probably going to test this MA 200-day moving average line here, the green line. It may come down to it and then pop back up. If it does, that's really not that much of a play here. 1%. OCGN's moving up, guys. Look at that. We're up $6 on 125 bucks. We're up $6. And this is just the beginning. Okay, they're up what, 5%? From 115 to 125, up 8%. 8%. So we were able to make some big moves today on these candles. Big moves today. That was a 5%. OCGN was 8%. FFIE is the winner, though, at 90% profit. That's just a 90% moving up 90%. That's just amazing. Daryl says, wow. Daryl, you're quiet. Why are you so quiet? I think he said good morning, and then he said, wow. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe you guys are a little shy. A little more elaboration would be nice. Like, wow, what? Wow. Wow, that this is up 84%. That I took 3 trades. What are we wowing? Okay, Dale Robinson said, how do you find stocks like this to trade? Well, I have developed a list, stocks 2024, of all the companies that have either upward momentum or potential areas of reversal. On our Sunday night stock talk, I set up a list, and then that gives us this oversold watch list. And then from the oversold watch list, I'll pick, you know, 2 or 3 that I see value in for the day, and then I'll trade that. So great question. I don't use any stock screeners. I don't use any stock alerts. And pretty much I watch the same company every single day, the same stocks. Like, I've been trading Mara consistently every single day. And learning its lows and learning its highs, right? So that's a great question. Good job, Dale. I always invest in companies with upward direction that I see value in as far as patterns and key levels, as well as opportunity cost. All those 4 things have to be in play before I can consider buying into a company. So it has to have upward direction, just like this. It has to have good direction, and we have to know what the direction is going in. Key levels, like, let me delete this, or patterns, I'm sorry. We just went over patterns, right? It was low, it's high, it's low, it's high. Those are patterns. Understanding key levels, like support and resistance levels, and understanding that they can repeat themselves, and you can use these as a guide. See how it kind of curled over right here at the resistance level? Now it can push all the way down to the support level potentially. And then opportunity cost. I wouldn't buy $1,000 iPhone for $2,000 because I would lose money. But I'd buy that same $1,000 iPhone for $500 because that's a good opportunity. I'm getting a 50% discount. Or you could look at it as I can make double my money. So great question. Major, do you check earnings and event calendar before the trade day? Some days, I guess. I did before. That's why we have the most current economic calendar on our website, investingforbeginners.com, which gives you real-time updates on what's going on, current events, and I used to look at the FOMC meetings, and I would look at, certain PPI reports and CPI reports. I don't really look at them as much anymore. I mean, I guess you can for swing trades, to see what the overall market is doing as far as direction. That's a great question, Major. But honestly, I kind of look at the TQs, like QQQ and TQs. And those give me a better understanding of kind of where the market is overall. Now, QQQ tracks the NASDAQ 100. And then TQQ is the triple leverage of it. But as far as a lot of the news and events and stuff like that, not really. Not as much anymore. I used to. See this huge pullback? Huge pullback on QQQ. But it has upward momentum. It has started some upward momentum here. Big pullback this morning. But I don't really trade. Let me see, how can I put this? I guess I don't really trade any companies that would be affected by the overall market. I mean, that sounds kind of weird. But like FFIE don't care what the market's doing. And this is very risky. It's a penny stock. So this is more like a, you get in while it's hot and you ride the wave up. Mara goes overall off of Bitcoin. So I guess I do track Bitcoin very regularly. If Bitcoin is going up, obviously Mara will. And if Bitcoin goes down, then Mara will go down. So in a way, yes, and in a way, no. A friend of mine is exploring the options calendar before deciding the trade plan. That's a good one too. I have heard people being successful in that, where the most people are getting in on contracts. So like if this option is only having 50 or 100 volume, whereas this option has 1,000 or 2,000 volume, then you may consider wanting to get into that higher volume option because more people obviously are getting into that. And again, just kind of following the herd, right? There's, you know, and figuring out what herd to follow, because there are herds that could lead you right down into a pit, whereas another herd can lead you to the promised land. So, but that is a good one, Major. I do like that. I have dabbled in that before. Yeah, look at this. It's just slowly making lower lows and lower highs. Gonna test this 45-day moving average. Came down exactly where I said it would, though. Pretty much. Still up 75%. ODTE SPY QQQ, bit too spicy for me. Yeah, they really are. And I mean, with the Qs, you're not going to make a lot. Like the opportunity cost, even on a triple leverage like TQQQ, there's not a lot of profit to be made. Like there's a 1.5% move. And that's pretty typical for TQQQ in a day. Like from here to here, it was a 2% move. So, I mean, I guess it's a little less risky. I mean, everything's risky when you trade it. Right here, a 5% move, which was nice, 4 to 5% move. But a lot of times it just trades sideways, unless you hold it for a swing trade. Like if you can get low at 58 and sold it up here at 78, that's a 33% profit in 20 days. But I don't tend to like to swing trade anymore. I really don't. I don't like the stress level it gives me, or the pressure when it goes down. And maybe that's just having a day trading mentality now. Like, hey, I don't have to wait for this to go back up. I'll just wait for the opportunity to buy low again. So I don't know. It's odd. I may try to do some swing trading in the future. I know OCGN finally got to a level where I'm comfortable buying it for a very decent swing trade. I mean, this thing could take a month to go up 80%. And it's a real waiting game on some of these. It's a real waiting game. So very good question. Sorry, options volume I meant. Finding resistance to, yep, finding those resistance levels. Options ODTE are quite extreme, I've observed. Tina, was there something that ran FFIE up? Yeah, FFIE up is nuts. It went up 108% during this live stream. 108%. 90% since the market opened. 98%. And we were able to trade this multiple times. We locked in about 21 bucks. Nothing crazy. It is starting to show, you know, selling pressure, just starting to sell off. People locking in profits, potentially losing money. Mara pushed up nicely today at 4, almost 5%. Mara pushed up. We were able to trade a little bit of it, selling at 1972, which was a little bit too early, in my opinion. Could have locked in another 1.5% profit, but hey, that's okay. FFIE trying to push up again. Mara, because of Bitcoin, testing that EMA or that MA level. So that's starting to push back up again very nicely. Nice steady direction up. FFIE, I don't know if we're going to get another push. Maybe. Maybe we will. Should we try one more time? We're at an hour on the live stream. Major, do you know FFIE? I'm wary of stocks I don't know or understand. Was there a reason behind FFIE? Let's see. Let's check the news. 2 hours ago. Shareholder alert. Levi and Korsinski LLP notifies shareholders of an investigation concerning possible breaches of fiduciary duty by certain officers and directors of the Faraday Future Intelligence Electric Inc. Well, that's not good. 21 hours ago, Fara Future plans another reverse split. Ooh, so be careful with that. FFIE stock alert. Faraday Future wants to reverse split its stock. A reverse split isn't good. 1 day ago, Fara Future CEO acquires powerful voting shares. And here's all the other news related. Final ratio will be determined by the board after stockholder approval with option to abandon, delay, or postpone reverse stock split. So maybe that one right there, they're going to do a 40-to-1 reverse stock split, but it sounds like they've delayed it. Sounds like they've delayed it. Good question. Really good question, Tina. Good question, Major. As far as my understanding, so we had someone call out FFIE a couple of weeks ago, I would say, and we've been watching this company. I even traded it over here in the 80-cent level, 50 to 80-cent level, and I did notice a trend, right? It went from 35 cents to 80 cents, and then it went to 46 cents to 80 cents, and then it started selling off, probably because of news of it reversing. And then it got as low as 18 cents. And that would have been an amazing opportunity to buy down at this level. I'd even thought about it pre-market yesterday. I was like, let me buy a little bit of it at 21 cents. Because I traded it the day before. It went up 53% in a single day. And then from there, it just kept going up. It's up 129% in a couple days. So as far as understanding it, basically just from patterns, what I've noticed as far as patterns. And now we have some news, so now we learned a little bit more about it. We're up $42 or 3.87% on the day. That is where I'm going to end this live stream, guys. You guys were awesome. I had a lot of fun trading with you all today. We made a lot of good trades. There's a lot of areas where I could have did better, you know, but I feel like we did really well by understanding risk management, locking in profits at the first sign of a pullback, especially with something so risky as FFIE. We were also trading Mara. So as we were trading FFIE, we were trading Mara, and we still have an open position on OCGN. Right, we're up about $3, which we're going to be swing trading. This will be our first official swing trade for, gosh, maybe even the year. Guys, this might be the first swing trade I've made for the year of 2024. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. And if you guys enjoyed, okay. Oh, sorry, I know an ad came up just now. Sorry. If you guys enjoy this live stream, do me a favor, smash that like button. It really shows me that you like what I'm doing here. I go live every day, Monday through Friday. And guys, we're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to make some money again tomorrow. I want you guys to show up here on time, bush-eyed and ready to go. And I didn't have any coffee yet today, so I'm going to go enjoy a cup of coffee, hang out with the family, and go do something fun on this Wednesday. Appreciate your time. Like always, let's end the year and the week on a green note. And look out for my recap video this afternoon. Thanks, and have a great day. Later, guys.